Okay,
mic attachment in that thing.
Oh,
Hi, I'm John from Surf FX. I'm with Sky from North. He's the head board shaper, and we're checking out some of the new boards for 2018. This is the new North Whip. Welcome to Australia, Sky.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Good to be here.
Now the Whip you've done in 2 constructions this year.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
So the one you're holding there in your hand, that's the Whip, the Pro Whip. So this is our new Pro construction. It's quite a bit different than what we were doing up until last year. We've traditionally always used molded technology to do our boards. This year we've completely reimagined the way we make boards and put them together. And these are now made using vacuum bag technology. So both the Pro construction and the classic construction are done with a vacuum bag. The advantage of that is we have a lot less resin that's needlessly being absorbed into the board. So as a result, it's much lighter. This particular board undergoes a multi-stage vacuum process. So it's actually 3 times in and out of the bag for multiple layers. And again, that's just to optimize the resin flow. And the cool thing that you'll see about this, which is much different than what we were doing in the past, is we now have a clear lamination. So it looks like a custom kind of board.
The Pro finish is definitely the board I want. I had the CSC Whip last year. This is something new from you guys with the layup.
Yep.
So straight away, the first thing I noticed was the carbon.
Yep.
Tell me about how that works.
Well, it's kind of similar to what we were doing last year in terms of the types of materials we're using. We're using bamboo and cork and Technora fiber on the deck, as well as a carbon beam on the bottom. The difference with this year is we've switched the layering of those materials. So before we had this cork shock absorber, but it was underneath the bamboo sandwich. So on last year's boards, you would just see bamboo and you couldn't actually see through to this
looks a lot
cork
better
layer.
with the cork on top like that.
I'm glad you think so. So this year we've reversed that, so now the cork is on top, which has a dampening effect, and that's the reason we did it. The deck actually has a little bit of give. And the great thing about cork is that it actually has memory. So it allows the board to sort of compress a little bit under your heels, but actually will spring back, and so you don't get that heel denting over time.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Bottom on this is totally different than my board from last year. It's got a massive channel on the bottom.
It does have a massive channel on the bottom. Yeah, that's something I spent a lot of time doing a lot of iterations of over this past season. And what we found with the channel is it allows the board to really sit really positively in the water. And what I think the first thing you'll notice is just riding in a straight line going through the chop. The board is really settled, so it's really directionally stable. The nose doesn't want to wander like a traditional board. It's really settled. And a lot of people, when they see a channel, they immediately think, oh, grip. It's going to be way grippier and way stiffer. Actually, the reason I did this channel was to be able to actually induce more curve into the outline to free up the board, to make it surf better. And the channel just kind of keeps the whole thing under control and gives this really positive, sort of settled feeling.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it because it's a board that I ride and I like a lot. I got to use a lot of boards.
Yeah.
Difference between the 2 constructions is in weight-wise?
Weight-wise, well, on both constructions we're saving about 200 grams on average compared to last year. The Pro edition is a bit lighter than the classic construction, which is the same as last year. But the important thing to note about both of these constructions is they're now done in the vacuum bag technology. So this is a full
no longer a molded pop-up board.
It's no longer a molded pop-up board. Yeah, it's fully hand laid out and vacuum bag, hand finished.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming down.
Yeah, thanks a lot for having me.